and gentlemen, let us take you on a trip to Fayoum.
On January 31, 2024, the first day of the trip, we arrived at the campsite in Zad Musafir in Fayoum. The view, the location, the architecture, everything about the place was amazing and there were no issues. We tried a lot to figure out how to make our tents before finally making our own. Aside from many bird species, we also observed a variety of lovely flower varieties and hues.
Here it comes to the second day, January 1st, 2024. We began our first practice on this day. After a restful night's sleep in our tents, at 5 in the morning we got up. Then we set out on our roughly 2-kilometer trek. We had witnessed amazing sights along this journey, which was quite fascinating. Along with seeing various flora and flowers, we also came across friendly creatures like dogs and camels with whom we had fun playing. After that, we made our way to the route's lengthy checkpoint in front of Karun Lake, where we all sat down to play games and engage in other enjoyable activities. We returned to the campsite after that. We went on a walk with our supervisor to tour the Tunis town in Fayoum. There were several pottery shops and we saw some lovely handcrafted bracelets and cups. After that, we went back to the campsite to rest.
Day 3, February 2, 2024. We have to walk 12 kilometers in the desert on this, the first day of qualifying, which is going to be really taxing. We have to take a boat over the Karun Lake, which will take an hour to arrive to the Fayoum desert. We arrived at the desert by boat, and it was incredible. It felt like heaven. After that, we traveled 12 kilometers across hills, plateaus, and mountains. The vista was breathtaking. Then we took the boat once more, but because there was a problem with it, it took the 3 hours to return. We observed as a massive drop of sun appeared on the horizon, then dripped over and vanished. The sky was brilliant at its appearance point. The heavens were aglow with stars, filling the space above us. I've never seen a more breathtaking view than I did at sunset. I adored the journey and the route because of the scenery. Even though we were lost in the boat, everything turned out to be okay.
Fourth day, February 3rd, 2024. Since we were leaving that day, it was the last day, and we were all depressed and unhappy. First, we walked the qualifying route for day 2, but it was shorter than it had to be because of what had transpired at the boat the day before. We witnessed beautiful scenery and sceneries, as well as a variety of unusual animals and species. We then went back to the campsite after completing the course and gave a presentation about our time in Duke. We were all really angry and sad that it was time to go because none of us would be able to get together again because we are all in separate cities. And that's all. Hope you enjoyed.